Here comes quarter four. Ethan and Griffin ready to ride his own history right now as he grabs the rail. Nice low compact stance. Can he make it? He does. Opens up with a big flyaway kick out and join the pit and chokes once again as his role has been unbelievable. Highlights and entertainment over the last handful of years, and Griffin capitalizing on getting the first keeper.
This is cool. I love to see it. I mean, we've been talking about the matchup. Oh my goodness, that angle from the channel. Before it didn't do it justice just how deep he was. He was grabbing on to the horns with that thing, holding on for dear life. That thing was crazy deep.
With that wild foam ball ride, that's why that angle inside the pit. We'll have the winner of this heat. It's either Griff or Ethan Ewing, as we have a paddle. Ewing with priority. But just a little bit more inside is Colapinto. Beautiful bottom turn, then grabs the rail. Coming up behind the spit. This guy is on a roll. Already excellent with the 833, providing a solid backup pit there.
To us watching those inside ledge waves, and he's been reading them and understanding which ones are going to be good, which ones aren't, and he's been picking the cherries. Let me tell you, he's been right in the tree, just scoops around and finds that low hanging fruit and just grabs it, chews it up, spits the pit out, and loves it. I mean, it's insane to watch. And
requalify. He fell off in that first year on tour and came back as a world title threat. Locking in, let's go the rail. Ethan Ewing's opener will be a beautiful make. Waiting a long time to get started.
Let's break it down. Nice drop, easy and cheap. I just love that pump before he grabbed the rail. And you can see it was really deep. I mean, my first takeaway, yes, okay, maybe those couple of waves didn't really have that same height as what Griff did. You know, I'm comparing him to the 2.8s. You know, but it's still going to be a solid score. You know, he's got a break combination, potentially. Maybe. We'll see. Small wave.
The home crowd to try to get a title in San Clemente. As we'll catch up in what Ethan was doing during the break.
Yeah, so this one here, all inside wave, that was the 4.5. And then this one here, 6.5. So squeezed a little bit more juice out of that one. They have that sort of crumbly nature to them and they're clampy. So looks like Ethan's having a bit of a look now.
Ethan Ewing locks in. This one nice and hollow. He's got some great speed to come out. A smaller wave, though, where he knows he needs a 9.59 spot in the WSL Final 5. Coming down to this wave. Ethan, let's go the rail. Drops into this one really deep. Ewing going for a higher line, then a low road exit. Still fighting for it. The man from North Stradbroke putting in an incredible effort to stand on his feet and not giving up until that horn went off.
You can see the determination, right? I mean, he positioned as deep as he possibly could. He threaded the tube. I mean, he's ended up on dry reef right now. This is a really, really sketchy situation to be on, but he didn't give up, that's for sure. A lot of dedication right till the end there. I mean, is it that 9.59? You know, it's a big ask for that sort of a wave for sure. Let's have a look. Great positioning. I mean, the way he drives through this, he did the best he could with what he had on offer. It's not the score. You know, yes, there's a bit of heroics here for really hanging on to make sure he stuck that wave. But, yeah, this was just a bit tough for Ethan. I mean, to your point, Joe, earlier, it all happened within those first few minutes, you know, the loss of priority, and Griffin just really capitalizing on that with those 2.8s. So, yeah, that heat was over in those first few minutes.
Love the effort from Ethan Ewing. He's like, just in case, I'm just trying to hang on, as he had the entire whitewater ball just tackling him at the end. And he's like, why not? This could end up being the reason of making it in the Final 5 or not. But yeah, looking like Griffin's start was just so brilliant. Wide open pits, good reads, clean exits. We'll still wait to make it official. Whole story was whoever won would clinch their spot in the Final 5. Two good friends going head to head once again, and Ethan tried to give himself a shot at the tail end of the heat, and numbers are locking in for the Australian. It's a 7.03. Not enough, and officially Griffin Colapinto has clinched a spot in the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji After a year, he was worried about the mid-season cut, and everything just flipped. What a road it's been. As his coach said, hey, let's work on the back nine, knowing that the back half of the season could change everything, and Griffin has officially done it.
Wow, that's absolutely incredible. And it reminds me of sort of Italo last year, you know, almost didn't make the cut, and then it was all the back half where he really came through strong. So, I mean, Griff's really found that momentum, and a cool little moment right now between Eth and Griff. That was such a crazy heat, and yeah, congrats to Griff.
Well done to Griffin Colapinto. He's got more surfing to do today, but first let's just think about a season it's been for the young man from Southern California as we congratulate him on his road to the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji.
Griffin's start to the season, a beautiful mess is probably what you'd call it.
Griffin Colapinto, he's down in like the mid-20s on the rankings, and it's been difficult to watch.
It's his worst start to a championship tour season ever.
This year's been a tricky one. It's been really hard to trust that everything I'm doing is going to pay off at some point.
It's going to take that breakout result here.
He doesn't want to face the cut deep in the 20s on the rankings.
Drives up into a chunky section, and it's a huge statement laid down.
Griffin can lean into miracles. He can kind of do the impossible.
Colapinto ducks under, stands on the tail for a second. Oh my goodness! In the tube and comes out
for something big.
Spring loaded, full rotation, and a perfect landing for Griff.
In body, out of body, locked in.
Griffin Colapinto, you've clinched your spot with the Lexus WSL Finals.
Yeah, thanks guys. Griff's just entering the zone right now. Give him a second. All right, we're back. All right, hey Griff. So that was a huge heat on so many different levels. What was going through your mind before you paddled out there? Going against Ethan Ewing in waves like that, it's always going to be a challenge, but you must have had some serious mechanics in your brain.
Yeah, there's some mechanics for sure. Ethan's been putting together such great heats. He's had 2.8s almost every heat. Kraz is going here. I think Jack got a good one though, so see how this pans out. But yeah, anyways, pretty much, yeah, I mean, that was a pretty cool scenario for Ethan and I. Whoever won that heat makes the final 5, right? Correct?
You want me to say the word?
You might as well.
Clinched.
Thank you. But yeah, pretty much I knew that going into the heat, and Jack I think needs to win to pass Ethan now, and he's on such a roll, and he's done it before here, so I was like, okay, this is mandatory pretty much right now. And I don't know, just the way I started that heat was a true gift, you know. I kind of went on a bad way, but it just put me in a perfect rhythm, so that's surfing sometimes.
Now, I saw you kind of enter your meditational state. Do you see different things in the earlier rounds than you see on finals day, or is it the same message over and over?
Yeah, kind of just mostly gratitude, you know. Just the way I started this year was my worst start ever. I was, after the 4th event, actually, funny story, I was in El Salvador, and I was laying there listening to the post show as you and Strider on the post show, and you and Strider were talking about how I'm having the biggest shocker ever this year, and you go, wow, that would be a real bummer to see him go from final 5 to falling off tour. And I just right then I just it's like, I'm not having this. I got up, I went straight to the gym and just pounded out a workout solo, and just had to get it out, you know. And sometimes I feel like, you know, it's how you react to the adversity that makes the difference. And those little moments over time, I feel like have made things go my way in situations where I need them to go my way. So, you know, just being super grateful for the way life works. And now I'm in the semis, watching my brother in the semis, and, you know, it's happening.
Hey, well, you're welcome for that. And I just got to say, you made one of the most critical comebacks and turnarounds in the history of surfing. With that bad start, now surfed your way into the Lexus Finals in Fiji. It's about to go down, but you got more work to do here. What are you going to do next?
Yes, indeed. I'm just going to stick to the same program. Just go out there and have fun and ride waves. You know, there's so much opportunity out there. Deep ones, outside ones, inside. Just ride waves and just let all the practice that we put in, you know, come forth and see how it shows.
Heck yeah, practice makes perfect. Congrats.
Shout out to all my friends and family back home. You guys are the best, giving me so much love and support. It means so much to me, and I couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you.